Deep in the most beautiful forest all day, there lived the mouse you have ever met. The deer drank at the crystal river. The monkeys prayed, the rabbits by the path. But then, everything changed. One terrible day, a shadow fell over the beautiful forest. His name was Raja. He was the largest lion anyone had ever seen, and he was very hungry. Every animal in the forest learned very quickly. When Raja was nearby, the best thing to do was absolutely nothing. Every day Raja chased the animals. Every day the animals ran, and every day the forest became a little less joyful. One evening, all the animals gathered together. Something had to be done. They could not go on like this. They made a terrible agreement. Every day, one animal would go to Raja willingly. And so the days passed. One by one, and as required, and sadder. And then one morning, the animals looked at Chiku the rabbit, the smallest animal in the forest. Chiku took one very deep breath, which was either very brave or meant he had an idea. Chiku sat by the pond and thought he could not fight the lion, but he could maybe. And then the tiniest animal in the entire forest had the biggest idea anyone had ever had. He washed his face, and then Chiku walked toward the lion. Every animal in the forest watched Chiku walk away. The crow could not stop, but Chiku kept walking. Raja was waiting, Raja was hungry, Raja was getting quite always arrived on time. Today, nobody had come. Chiku arrived very late, very slowly, and looking, which somehow made Raja even angrier. Raja looked down at Chiku. Chiku looked up at Raja. Raja had many feelings about this. None of them were good. But Chiku did not run. Your Majesty, I am so sorry I am late. But on the way here, something happened. Something you need to know about. I was coming as fast as I could, Your Majesty, when suddenly another lioness was hit. He said you were not the real king. Raja stopped being hungry.
Another lion? In my forest? Claiming to be the real king? Take me to him. Right now,
said Raja in his most kingly voice. They walked through the forest, past the singing river, past the oldest trees. From their hiding places, every animal watched. Where was the smallest eating animal in the forest? For one moment, Chiku looked back. His friends were watching, and Chiku gave one tiny wink, then kept walking. And then, in a clearing where golden light fell perfectly, Chiku stopped and pointed at the ancient well.
He is in there, Your Majesty,
said Chiku.
The one whose forest is his.
I saw him go in there myself. Raja walked to the well, slowly, powerfully, where a king walks when he is about to show someone who the real king is. Raja looked down into the well, and someone looked back up at him. There was another lion, looking right back at him. And this other
exactly is all.
Raja growled. The other lion growled back. Raja showed his teeth. Everything Raja did too.
Ladder.
And now Raja was beyond furious. No other lion would claim Raja's forest. Raja crouched, Raja focused, and Raja leaped down. Raja fell to other lion, toward the water, toward the thing he did not understand. Splash. Chirpin. And then Chiku looked carefully down. Raja was in the well. The splash echoed through every tree. Hiding heard it. Very carefully they began to emerge. They came from the river, from the trees, from the bushes, one by one, and then looked at tiny Chiku.
Help! Need help!
Not a roar, not a growl, just asking for help. And here is the most ones Raja had chased. Even the ones Raja had been afraid. They helped anyway. Raja came out of the well, humbled. He looked at the tiny rabbit who was quiet. Chiku walked up to Raja, right up, ran at him, and sat just down in Jajland if we could stir of him. Your Majesty, said Chiku quietly, the forest is large enough for all of us. We do not want an enemy. Raja looked at the forest, at the animals, at his reflection in the puddle. And something. I will change, said Raja. A king who is trusted is something worth being. The animals were quiet. They had been afraid for so long. Hope felt strange, like a word they had forgotten how to say. And they came, one by one, not because they had to, because just maybe they wanted to. And so the forest found something it had lost a long time ago. Not just safety, but something warmer than that.
And then the forest celebrated. the way only a forest can celebrate all it completely.
And every animal celebrated the smallest hero in the forest, the rabbit who used his mind, because it was enough. Even Raja watched, and in his amber eyes was something that had not been there before: respect. And that evening, for the first time in a long time, every animal in the forest went to sleep without fear. That night, Chiku sat by the pond again. He looked at his reflection. He knew what he was capable of. His friends came and sat with him. Nobody said much. Sometimes you do not need words. Sometimes just sitting together is exactly enough. The first star appeared, and the forest was quiet and safe and home. Remember, the well shows the truth. Raja's strength is his roar, but our strength...
So we can be brave.
Yes, together.
Tremble, all of you!
Raja, look in the well.
What trick is this?
Raja, that log. We need your strength.
On it, Chiku!
The well reflects our unity.
So, you have been paying attention. Good, because here is what I want you to remember. The biggest animal in the forest, the most powerful thing you have, is right here, your mind. You do not need to be the biggest. You do not need to be. You need the fastest, and think bravely. And when you win, be kind. The forest we made together was better than before.
I thought strength meant being the biggest and loud. Shows what you have without wasting it on fear.
Learning the same lesson from different sides. That is the magic of the Panchatantra. Every story in the Panchatantra teaches one thing. The world is bold. Thank you for watching Gurukul Verse. We will see you next week with another story from the ancient Panchatantra forest.